Hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Multiplex Movie Warzone, but it's not a regular episode of Multiplex Movie Warzone. We have a championship match in the teams division. We've got our current champion, Ginyu Force, going up against the tournament winners of Bullets over Broadway. Gotta tell you, both these teams have been real hot over this season.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it's cool to have I think probably this will be one of our bigger matches, kind of coming near the end of the season. Bill, help me out here.
Well, I mean, Ginyu, former champions before, beating a bunch of assholes to win their belts back. So good on them. And Bullets over Broadway, who was always just a perennial contender kind of team, who have always just kind of been on the cusp, but they've been going strong. And this year proves they have more than earned the right to be here. Really, really good teams. This should be I believe, as the kids call it, a slobber knocker.
Oh yeah, they are hungry. And speaking of Bolt over Broadway, let's bring them in for their interview. All right, guys. You hear title match. How you feeling?
Not great, Bob. No. I'm excited. Fun fact, I was looking at over all of Ginyu's other matches in Multiplex. Their match against us, the lowest viewed. So that makes me angry, and that makes me want to put on a great match.
And many people are saying this will be terrible for ratings. Sorry, go ahead, Kirk.
No, it's okay. I thought it was a pretty good match. But no, I'm glad to be here. My first title match. I'm glad I have someone with a lot of experience here to drag me along. Just try to treat it like another match. Not get too overhyped about it. Just go through it, just a couple extra rounds. And maybe that's what I'm thinking. Ginyu's beaten us in 3 rounds. In other places, they've beaten us in 4 rounds. I think 5 rounds is the trick.
Yeah, and then once we get to round 10, that we're going to kick their ass.
Definitely. It's crazy to think that this is Kirk's first title match for as long as he's been playing and for as high of a level as he's been playing at. But I think, obviously we in the faction all want to see him get a belt, and I think the neutrals watching this as well probably feel the same way. When this team formed, we knew that it was only a matter of time before they got to a title match, and now we're here, and I think it would be the perfect way to end the season, at least before the final event, by getting both of these guys a belt, but especially getting Kirk his first belt.
So best of luck to you boys, but hopefully more luck to us.
That's right.
And we did reach out to the basically the middle of the road people, and they said our gut just says maybe. So yeah.
All right, guys. We're excited. We'll bring you guys back here in a minute. But let's bring in our current champions, Mason Johnson and David Nishimoto, the Ginyu Force. Hey. How you guys feeling today?
Mason, how you feeling?
It's funny that Barr brings up that if he takes that our Warzone match against them was the lowest rated. Because I'm pretty sure if you combine the views of every single time that we have played up till this point, it probably crushes any video. But no, for real. Kirk and Barr are such great players. Every time we play, they bring out, in my opinion, the absolute best in us. So I just want to give the people a good show.
Yeah, I mean, we played Kirk and Barr. A lot of times I lost count. And so, I mean, every match has been kind of to the wire, pretty much. And singles, I don't know. We'll see about this one. Last year, we couldn't defend our belts. Hopefully, I'm going to do everything I can to help us, help you. We're going to work as a team to defend it this time. And yeah, I mean, I have a lot going in my brain. I just want to get it out right now. So let's go. I have my drink. Truly, let's go. I'm ready.
Sounds good. Let's go ahead and just bring in Bolts over Broadway, and we'll go ahead and just move it around here. We'll go ahead and get started. That looks fantastic. We're going to round number 1, guys. Y'all know how that works. But for anybody who doesn't, you're going to get 8 questions from 8 different general movie categories. You have 15 seconds to write the answer down on your whiteboard, and at the end of that time, you will show and verbalize your answer. You get 1 point for every correct answer, and if any of y'all, get all 8 correct, you will receive a bonus question also worth 1 point. And because it is a championship match, you will get 4 repeats and a challenge. If you want to use it, you don't have to use it. Just make sure the teams know this. You don't have to use your challenge. But let's go ahead and get started. Your first question in the category of comic book films. Who plays Michael's wife, Annie, in Road to Perdition?
Mark, out of all your wives, who was your favorite?
Oh, Scarlet. I like Scarlet a lot.
Yeah,
I can't think of any other MCU actresses.
fine.
5, 4,
My first
3,
wife, not my favorite.
2,
Working on the second one. She's great.
1. Pens down. Let's go ahead and do David.
Jennifer Jason Leigh.
All right, Bar.
Yeah, that's it. I said Annette Bening.
Okay, Payson. Jesus Christ.
Jennifer Jason Leigh.
And Kirk.
I said Sarah Paulson. I wasn't sure.
Jennifer Jason Leigh is the correct answer. Ginyu Force taking the 2-0 lead.
All right. Your next question, coming in the category of action adventure. What is the real first and last name of the virus in Con Air?
Oh,
I hated this movie.
Man, you need a last name?
What?
Yeah,
Wow.
I did. Yeah. Of course, I saw it when it came out in theaters. I was having a bad day, and I've never
5,
revisited it. Maybe I need to
4,
give it another try.
3. You have to. 2.
I'll take your word.
1. Pens down. Let's go ahead and go to Bar.
I've never seen this movie. Briar's Race.
Payson.
I knew the first name was Cyrus. Cyrus Jones?
Kirk.
Cyrus Gallagher.
And David.
That's what you meant.
Cyrus Smith?
And there go the perfect rounds. The correct answer was Cyrus Grissom.
Wow.
Cyrus Grissom.
Yep.
Moving on to your next question in the category of movie release dates. Charlie Chaplin's City Lights was released in what year?
So this is a film that came out? Yes?
Those are the requirements for it to come up in this category.
Cool. I've never seen a movie that old. So
5, 4,
Have you
3,
seen Man Riding a Horse?
2, 1. All right, pens down. Let's go to Payson
1931?
and Kirk
I said 1936.
and David
1931.
and Andrew.
1931.
1931 is the correct answer. Again, you're going up 4-2, bullets 1. All right, Bill.
your next category comes in the category of directors. What was the directorial debut of Lawrence Kasdan?
Oh,
Oh.
I would just give it away. So let's talk about favorite Lawrence's. Arabia's
5,
nice.
4, 3, 2.
Fishburne
1.
also solid.
Leave it island, Bill. Pens down. Let's go to David.
Big Chill?
Bar.
The Big Chill.
Payson.
I think these two are familiar with this movie, Body Heat.
And Kirk.
I also said The Big Chill.
Am I stupid?
Body Heat.
Oh,
is
wow.
what we
nice,
have.
nice.
Thank you.
Good job.
Payson, the only one getting that right. Going 5-1. Going into your next category in crime. In the Sugarland Express, which of her family members does Lou break out of prison? And we're looking for a semi-specific answer.
Okay.
So this is a movie about like candy.
No.
Okay.
Just
I thought it was
gauging
a-
from
I thought it was a candy truck just by the
Hey.
title.
and just gauging from the question that we asked here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's start with Kirk.
I said ex-husband.
Okay, and we're going to David.
Said husband.
And let's go to Bar
I said Stepbrother.
and Payson.
I put brother.
We'll accept both husband and ex-husband. So
Well,
we'll take.
Wait. Okay. Fine.
All right.
Scott would like to be brought in.
Okay.
So a semi-specific answer was asked for, which husband is not. I mean, that's a general answer. So we haven't even raised the challenge yet. Okay.
Okay.
Semi-specific answer is what was asked for, and I think that
But is
would
it
imply to me
the ex-husband? Is it the ex-husband? Is what I'm asking. Are we sure it's ex-husband?
If you don't think it is, then
Yeah, I think we
can
let it
hold
go.
on.
Yeah, I think we let it
Okay.
Alrighty.
Sorry.
Scott. All right. We'll be moving on. Scores and soundtracks. Bill.
Yep. So glad I get to ask this. What song did Charlie Puth and Wiz Khalifa perform for Furious 7?
Thank you for this song. I mean, for this question.
This movie in general. Oh my God. Although,
Pander.
part 9, it's about a 6, but they went to space, so it's a 10.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 1 is what the rating is. Pens down. Let's go to David.
See you again.
All right, and Bar.
See you again.
And Payson.
See you again.
And Kirk.
I'm kind of proud to not know this answer. I think I'm the real winner.
Hey,
See
Not
you
how
again.
points work.
Oh.
but-
See you again was the correct
his own.
answer.
We just
Ginyu taking the continue on with the 8-3 lead. Moving on to
we
your
won this one,
penultimate
Kirk.
question. Penultimate question, the category of war. What is the name of the operation to assassinate Adolf Hitler in Inglourious Bastards?
So this movie's kind of mid.
Oh boy.
Excuse me?
boy.
I don't know if you want to say that on screen,
Wow.
Bill.
Distracting me right now, Bill.
Totally
5,
did.
4, 3,
Tarantino's overrated.
2, 1. Pens down. Okay. Let's go to Bar.
No, Midnight Eagle.
And Payson.
I did not have anything.
Okay, Kirk.
My pen's kind of Kino.
Yeah, that's right.
All right, and David.
I don't have it.
Kino is the correct answer. So
Nice pick, Kirk.
Kirk helping Bullets cutting that lead, going into their final question. Bill.
Which will come in family pictures. In James and the Giant Peach, what kind of bug does Richard Dreyfuss voice? So we can't talk about bugs, but we can talk about bunnies because that is so. Who's your favorite bunny?
I wish they
Mine's
brought
Harvey.
something.
Mine's
5,
Harvey. That's my favorite
4,
rabbit.
Harvey.
3, 2, 1. I'm just not prepared for you today, Bill.
I
Pens
am
down. David
Caterpillar.
and Bar
Grasshopper.
Oh, man.
and Payson
I thought it was a centipede. I must be. Yeah.
and Kirk.
I also said caterpillar.
Centipede is what we
Oh,
have.
nice.
So Payson is the only one getting the correct answer on that one. So with that will end round number 1, and we will be moving on to the wheel round, our standard wheel round.
Before I do, I just want to double check. I have Ginyu 9, Bullets Over Broadway 4.
That is what I have. Thank you for
Just
keeping me on
Ha!
track.
You're only 5 points above us, losers.
Thank you for keeping me on track of that.
That's a
Bill.
weird flex. Let's go.
Yeah, let's go.
But yeah, so we'll be moving on to the wheel round, which our competitors will get a chance to spin our wheel. If they like what they spin on the first time, they can keep it. If not, they can elect to spin again. You will receive 5 questions. 5 questions from the category you land on at 2 points apiece. And you can also go to multiple choice, but that'll bring it down to 1 point. There is also stealing, so why don't you watch out for that? That'd be nice. Your categories on tonight's wheel are post 1990 Sandra Bullock and Oscars, which are Ginyu strengths, and Reese Witherspoon acting, and pre 2010s Al Pacino, which are bullet strengths, as well as our general categories of crime, movie release dates, romantic comedies, recent releases, musicals, and classics. Since it is a championship match, our returning champions have elected to take off spinners and opponent's choice, so that's why you're not seeing it there. And Ginyu, you are ahead. Would you like to spin first or defer?
Want to go second? Let's go second.
Alrighty, let's bring in Scott. And this will be Bullets Over Broadway's first strength. First spin. Sorry.
Please let it be our actual first strength.
And it lands on post 1990 Sandra Bullock and Skin of His Teeth. Would you like to keep that or spin again?
What do you think, Bar?
I know how you feel. Considering the gap right now, I would not be comfortable.
Okay.
I think I agree with that as well.
All right.
Spin again.
Alrighty. Spinning again, and you'll have to keep this category you land on. And it lands on movie release dates. So we'll
Multiple
get rid of
choices
that.
there.
And we will see you again, Scott. Bill,
I would rather you do this.
you please
I hate
be the
this
honest?
category.
fair enough. I'll do it, since I will give you your questions in movie release dates. Boys, are you ready?
Hold on 1 second.
Yep.
Just bringing my code up. So,
Okay.
all right, I'm ready.
Generally, whenever I ask that, people are usually ready to go. It's a nice change of pace. Somebody actually needs like a second.
Needs time.
All right, but your first question. How many years after True Grit was Rooster Cogburn released?
Oh,
What year is True Grit? That was 69 because that's when he won the Oscar.
right.
5, 4,
I'd say we'll go
3,
multiple choice.
2.
Yeah, multiple choice.
All right, your multiple choice options are: is it A, 5, B, 6, C, 7, or D, 8?
And Kirk and Bar, if you got your hands were dropping on. There we go. Thank you.
Pepsi or mug? I think Pepsi.
And
I'll go
5,
with you.
4,
We're
3,
gonna say A. Final
2.
answer.
A5 is incorrect. Going over to Ginyu for the 1-point steal. Is it A5, B6, C7, or D8?
I believe it's 6 because I believe it's 69 to 75.
Okay. I have no
Okay.
idea. So.
6, final answer.
That is correct for the 1-point steal. Moving on to your next question, Bullets and movie release dates. What year was the Rum Diary released?
Oh, I think I know.
You want to shoot it at this point?
I don't really. Multiple choice. I want to see if it's there.
Okay,
5,
good.
Multiple
4.
choice.
All right, multiple choice options are A, 2008, B, 2009, C, 2010, or D, 2011.
Okay. So I'm pretty sure that it's either Coke or Barks. Coke was the one that popped into my head when the question was asked. But I feel like this was
5,
around when I was in college.
4,
Go for it.
3, 2, 1.
C, final answer.
C is incorrect. Going over to getting you for the 1-point steal. Is it A, 2008, B, 2009, or C, 2010, D, 2011?
I was between C or D, so
Okay, I believe Barr was born in 91, so 2011 would make the most sense.
yeah, I think it's definitely 20.
5,
2011, final answer.
3. 2011 is correct for the 1-point steal. Bullets, your next question. What year saw the release of films in the Pee Wee Herman, Naked Gun, and Hellraiser franchises?
Well, there's only
Close.
2 Pee-wees
Yeah,
that
and
were
I think it's
theatrically released.
and I think it's what year did Big Top Pee Wee was what?
I want to say that was like 92.
You gonna go multiple?
5,
Multiple choice.
4.
Multiple choice.
All right, multiple choice options are: is it A, 1985, B, 1988, C, 1991, or D, 1992?
I think this is question 3, right?
Yeah.
Pretty sure it's Crush. Unless you think it's A&W.
5.
Let's go with
4.
Crush.
C,
2.
final answer.
C is incorrect. Going over to Ginyu for the 1-point steal. Is it A, 1985, B, 1988, C, 1991, or D, 1992?
Did Big Top come out in the 80s or the 90s?
Yeah, that's what I'm. 88 kind of like popped in my head.
Do you want to go 88 then?
5, 4, 3,
Yeah.
2.
1988 final answer.
That is correct for the 1-point steal.
Good job, David. I was going to say.
I almost thought of 92 too.
All right. Your penultimate question, Bolt. For Richer or Poorer was released in what year?
I have no idea what this movie even is.
Yeah,
Multiple choice.
Yeah.
All right, multiple choice options are: is it A, 1995, B, 1996, C, 1997, or D, 1998?
I have no idea what this even is. Have you heard of this?
It sounds vaguely familiar. I'm thinking probably Diet Right.
I was thinking Mellow Yellow.
5,
Go for it.
4, 3,
A, final answer.
2. A is incorrect. Going over to Ginyu for the 1-point steal. Is it A, 1995, B, 1996, C, 1997, or D, 1998?
I think this is the Tim Allen, Kirstie Alley Amish movie. 97.
All you. Go for it.
1997, final answer.
1997 is correct for the 1-point
job,
steal.
David.
Sorry.
And Bullets, moving on to your last question in your wheel round category. The Killers, My Darling Clementine, and The Yearling were released in what year?
I have a guess, but I'd go multiple just to see if it's there.
Multiple choice.
All right, your multiple choice options are: is it A, 1945, B, 1946, C, 1947, or D, 1948?
None of mine were there. I think it's. I want to say Code Red.
I wanted to say Vanilla Coke personally.
Well, let me go. Let's go with mine because
Yeah, let's go with yours.
5,
yeah. D, final answer.
3. D is incorrect. Going on to Ginyu for the 1-point steal. Is it A, 1945, B, 1946, C, 1947, or D, 1948?
No idea.
The only one of these I know of is The Killers, and 1947 weirdly popped out to me.
Okay, I have no idea. So
1947 final answer.
That is also incorrect. The correct answer is 1946.
Fair.
So we weren't even thinking of that one.
Okay, so with that, that brings Ginyu score up to 13. Bullets at 4. Is that what you have, Bill?
That's what I have.
All right, with that, we'll bring the wheel back up, and this will be your spin, Ginyu Force. And you land on classics. Would you like to keep that or spin again?
We may as well spin again.
Yeah, I'm not.
Yeah. We'll spin one more time.
Spin again.
Alrighty, this will be your second spin, and you must keep what you land on this time.
Brought to you by
And you
Harry
land-
Potter.
And you land on crime. So you will have to take the category of crime. Bill, you have to give them crime, please.
Gladly. All right, guys, you ready for some crime questions?
Yep.
Okay. Who stars as Max Dembo in 1978's Straight Time?
I never heard of this movie.
Yeah, okay, I have not either. We're going to play it as safe as we can if we do not know it. Multiple choice.
Multiple choice.
Okay, your multiple choice options are A, James Caan, B, Gary Busey, C, Dustin Hoffman, or D, Gene Hackman.
Straight Time.
It's. I don't think it's. Go ahead. Sorry.
What were you about to say?
I don't think it was Lakers or Heat.
5,
so.
4,
Repeat the options.
3.
Sure. Your options are A, James Caan, B, Gary Busey, C, Dustin Hoffman, or D, Gene Hackman.
Yeah, Bulls sounds right because I can't
I was
recall
here.
any.
Yeah. Do you want to go with Bulls?
I'll
Okay.
go with that. Yeah.
B, final answer.
B is incorrect. Bullets Over Broadway, chance for a 1-point steal. Is it A, James Caan, B, Gary Busey, C, Dustin Hoffman, or D, Gene Hackman?
It's Dustin Hoffman, Bar.
Go for it.
Dustin Hoffman, final answer.
That is correct for 1 point.
Okay, good job.
Let's go.
Your second question. What is the name of the gang the titular character is a part of in She-Rock?
It's one of flippin' two.
Okay.
Okay.
I don't know.
Okay, it's either. Do you just want me to go for it?
Yeah, I trust you.
5,
I'm confident.
4.
You know,
One
we're gonna
of
go multiple.
Multiple
Just
choice. Just be safe. Yeah.
multiple. Yeah.
All right, your multiple choice options are A, the Spartans, B, the Romans, C, the Persians, or D, the Mayans.
Oh, it's A.
Okay.
Yeah. A. Final answer.
That is correct for a point.
Okay. Good job.
Your next question. In To Live and Die in L.A., what government organization is Richard Chance a part of?
Do you know?
I've never seen this. Damn it.
Okay, we're gonna go multiple choice.
All right, your multiple choice options are A, the CIA, B, the Secret Service, C, the FBI, or D, the DEA.
Okay. No way do I think it's B.
This is 3, right? Question 3.
Yeah, 3. Just
Blazer sounds right because
5,
that's what the subject
4,
I think is about.
go for it.
3.
Yeah. D.
2.
Final answer.
D. Final answer.
D is incorrect. Bullet's chance for a 1-point steal. Is it A, CIA, B, Secret Service, C, FBI, or D, DEA?
They said To Live and Die in L.A. is the movie, right?
Yeah. I was going to say DEA too. So if it's not that, I don't think it's CIA. I'd probably say FBI.
I was thinking maybe B.
5,
But
4, 3,
I'll go with you.
2.
FBI, final answer.
That is also incorrect. We're looking for the Secret Service.
Secret Service.
I'm sorry.
The one I didn't
would-
think, 'cause-
It's cool.
All right. Your
Fair.
next question. Andy Garcia, Christopher Walken, and Christopher Lloyd star in what 90s crime film?
Andy Garcia, Christopher Walken,
Christopher Lloyd.
Christopher Lloyd. Do you have anything that comes to your mind? Street
No.
Kings.
5, 4,
Uh,
3,
Multiple
multiple
choice.
choice.
2.
Multiple choice.
All right. Your multiple choice options are A, Suicide Kings, B, Jennifer 8, C, Internal Affairs, or D, Things to Do in Denver When You're Dead.
I know Walken is in Wizards.
Okay. I know Lloyd is in Things to Do in Denver.
Okay.
I think.
Do you want to repeat of the options?
5,
We have
Yeah.
one more.
4.
We'll use our second repeat of the options.
Okay. Your options are A, Suicide Kings, B, Jennifer 8, C, Internal Affairs, and D, Things to Do in Denver When You're Dead.
So Suicide Kings in 1999?
I do know Suicide Kings is in the 90s, yes.
I don't think Andy Garcia's in that, actually.
Okay. Go with what you thought it was.
My best guess, yeah, is
5,
D, final answer.
4.
That is correct for 1 point.
Good job, David. Good job.
And your final question in the category of crime. What real-life gangster does Johnny Depp portray in Black Mass?
It's Whitey Bulger.
There you go. Go ahead.
Whitey Bulger, final answer.
That is correct for 2 points.
All right. That brings us to the conclusion of round number 2. With the Ginyu Force getting the score up to 17. Bolt over Broadway at 5. Is that what we have, Bill?
That is what I have.
All right. With that, we'll go on to round number 3, which is our deep cut round, where both teams have selected 2 films each to deep cut study. We'll ask one question per movie, where we will give 1 point per correct answer. The same whiteboard rules apply here. The movies that we have to ask from today are Moneyball, Trials Chicago 7, which are Ginyu's movies, and The Last of Sheila and The Age of Innocence, which are Bullet's movies. We'll get started with Moneyball. The question is, Billy says to David Justice, the Yankees are paying how much to have him play against them? Think of it now. All right. 1 and 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Start with Payson.
Is it $1.5 million?
And Kirk.
3.5 million.
And David.
3.5 million.
And Bar.
I didn't realize you wanted that specific. I said 50% of his contract.
The answer we have is 3.5 million. So Kirk and David getting that one. All right, Bill.
Yep. Your question: in the trial of the Chicago 7, in the trial, an officer testifies what famous individual was letting out a war chant when in reality he was attempting to settle things down.
Okay. And 5, 4, 3, 2,
You'll repeat.
1.
You said-
Pens down.
Okay.
All right. Go to Bar.
Allen Ginsberg.
And Payson.
Allen Ginsberg.
All right. Kirk. Jeez.
Allen Ginsberg.
And David.
Yeah, Carl Strauss.
Allen Ginsberg is the correct answer. Score now at 19-8. Ginyu's favor. Moving on to your next question in The Last of Sheila. Your question in that film. After revealing herself to be the shoplifter, Alice tells Anthony that she can swipe what specific items to him? Is it tongue twister? All right, here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Pens down, Bar. All right, you got it. All right, let's go to Kirk.
Charm bracelets.
Okay, Payson.
Yeah, I was way off. I put Newport cigarettes.
David.
Keys. Yeah.
Bar.
She had talked about a leopard coat.
The answer we have is ID bracelets. I don't think we can accept Kirk's answer.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
So
You can't.
that would be moving on to your final deep cut question.
Comes in The Age of Innocence. What is the name of the nude by Bouguereau that was hung in plain sight? I apologize if I butchered the pronunciation of that name.
Bougereau.
Well, are you talking about nude?
Yes.
5, 4,
Good on you. You got one on me.
2, 1. All right, pens down. Let's go to Payson.
The Return of Spring.
Okay, and Kirk.
The Return of Spring.
And David.
The Return to Spring.
And Bar.
The Return of Spring.
Sorry.
The Return of Spring is the correct answer, so we cannot take David's answer. Bullets inching closer. That getting the score up to 10. Ginyu at 20. Is that what you have, Bill?
That is what I have.
Alrighty. With that, we'll move on to round number 4, which is our revenge the wheel round, which we will bring back our wheel, in which our opponents can pick a category from the remaining slices and give it to the other team. Now, guys, you cannot give them your strengths, but you can give them theirs if you so desire. You will still be getting 5 questions in the category that is given to you. They are 2 points apiece, but there is no stealing in this round, so don't have to worry about that. Ginyu, you are ahead. So, would you like to receive your questions first or give them out?
We will give them their category first.
Alrighty.
David, how do you feel about giving them recent releases?
Yeah, I think we talked about that.
Okay.
I think that was good. Yeah, I think that's
Yep.
first.
We will be giving them recent releases.
Alrighty. Now, with that, Bill, so I gave them their
Makes
questions. Can you
sense.
give them their recent
Yep.
releases?
Absolutely. Guys, if you are ready for your category of recent releases.
Yes.
Sure.
In what recent horror film will you find the fictional village of
What could that be? That could be X.
No. Not X.
What else has come out recently that
You can burn
Five,
a
Village.
for this one. I
four.
think.
You want to
Three,
repeat or you got
yeah,
to come
two,
up with it? Repeat the
one.
question, please.
All right, first repeat.
In what recent horror film will you find the fictional village of Kotzen?
Oh, is that her? Or not her? Men.
Yes.
Men. Final answer.
That is correct for 2 points.
Yeah.
Nicely done, buddy.
Good poll.
Your next question. Who plays former NASA official Holdenfield in Moonfall?
Oh, who's in that?
That Patrick Wilson.
He's in it. I can't think of anybody else who's in it right now.
It's Patrick Wilson or Halle Berry.
It's not Halle Berry.
Five.
She's like an astronaut.
Four,
So let's go with Patrick Wilson.
three,
Yeah.
Patrick
two,
Wilson. Final answer.
one.
That is incorrect. We're looking for Donald Sutherland.
Oh, he's in that. Okay.
Your next question.
So yes.
What does Buddy steal from the supermarket as it is being looted in Belfast?
I think it's laundry detergent.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Should I go for it?
Yeah.
Laundry detergent. Final answer.
That is correct for 2 points.
Nice.
Hold on.
I've never seen the movie, so what do you?
Yeah,
It's
John?
not that. It's no. I can't prove it. So never mind. We're good.
So no challenge.
No
No
challenge.
challenge.
All right,
Your next question then.
let's get some points.
How is Sub-Zero killed in 2021's Mortal Kombat?
That's a recent release.
It is, technically speaking, I guess.
Do you? What's a fatality?
Decapitation.
Yeah.
Five.
You would say decapitated.
Four,
Sure.
Decapitation. Final answer.
two.
That is incorrect. He is burned to death.
Cool.
Yeah.
That's Fire Night. There you go.
Your final question in recent releases. What movie did Nicolas Cage watch for the first time with Javi, which made him cry in The Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent?
I have no idea. I've been wanting to watch
I haven't seen this, but I remember hearing somebody talk about it. Crap.
Is it one of his movies?
No.
5,
Citizen Kane?
4, 3, 2.
It's a Wonderful
One.
Life. Final
You know-
answer.
That is incorrect. Moving for Paddington 2, the greatest movie ever.
And with that, we have Bullets getting their score up to 14, which means we'll bring
You
Spike
let us
Wheel,
go up to 14.
for Bullets, you to give Ginyu Force their category in round number 4.
So, Kirk. Oh, can we bring in Scott, please?
Oh, yeah. That's right.
Yep, sure, why not?
I keep forgetting that. Scott,
Classics, right?
Classics.
Yeah.
Y'all are still in this. Y'all are still in this.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah. A lot of
Good,
game left.
good job battling back. Classics.
Yeah, classics.
alrighty. I'll say goodbye to Scott for now and the wheel. And since
Quick
the
scoop.
last
Yeah.
question, quick score update. Ginyu,
20 to
you
14.
Okay.
what Bill said, 20 to 14. I will give you your score. You give your questions in classics. Your first question: what is the first and last name of Betty Davis's character in All About Eve?
Margot Channing.
What?
Margot Channing. Final answer.
That is correct for 2 points.
Good job.
Okay, going on to your next question. Katharine Hepburn, Ginger Rogers, and Lucille Ball all star in what 1930s movie?
I'm not the most familiar with Hepburn's 30s movies. The only one I would really know is Morning Glory.
Mm-hmm.
5.
That sounds right. I don't
Okay, I'll go for it.
Yeah.
Morning Glory. Final answer.
That is incorrect. The correct answer was Stage Door.
Okay.
Moving on to your next question. In the picture of Dorian Gray, a statue of what kind of animal grants Dorian's wish?
You have any idea? Like a
Could be a
deer?
Jaguar or a deer. I have no idea. I really have
Okay.
no idea. Was it-
5, 4.
Let's go with a rabbit, because like a rabbit's foot.
2.
Yeah.
1.
Rabbit,
yeah.
final answer.
Rabbit is incorrect. We're looking for a cat.
Oh,
Yeah.
Right. And with that, your next question. What is the profession of the titular character before she becomes an outlaw in Cat
Value.
Cat Value. Excuse
I
me.
believe she's a teacher.
Okay. I'm no idea.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm not helping.
Teacher, final answer.
Teacher is the correct answer for 2 points, which I
Yep.
do believe puts us in a situation if Ginyu Force gets their final question here in Classics, they'll win the match. And your question: who directed The Shop Around the Corner?
Oh,
It's like man. It's a hard name to pronounce. I think. Fuck.
oh, I was weirdly thinking William Wyler, but I'm guessing it's not that.
I don't think it is, but you
5,
can say it. I don't.
Let's
You want to
use
repeat?
3.
Repeat the question.
All right, that is your first repeat. Who directed The Shop Around the Corner?
Yeah, I can't get the.
Do you know what it starts with, or
I think it's a J, maybe. I'm sorry. I
J?
don't, it's
You're
like
you're good.
I feel like it's a foreign
5.
name. I don't know. You can go
Okay.
ahead.
3.
It's not right. Let's go. William Wyler, final answer.
That is incorrect. The answer is Ernst Lubitsch. Ernst Lubitsch.
It's like what's that kind of name? I have no idea. So I'm sorry.
And with that, that brings us to the end of round number 4 with Ginyu Force ending with 24, Bolt over Broadway at 14. We'll be going into.
You couldn't straight up knock us out, losers.
We will be going into round number 5, which is our Pick Your Poison round, in which our competitors have been given a list of categories before the match, and now they will be able to pick from those categories and get a point and get questions of point values of 1, 2, 3, and 4 points. Because the team's match, one player will take the 1-pointer, another player will take the other player will take 2-pointer, and they can confer on the 3 and 4-pointer. We will go until one team is mathematically eliminated or we run out of questions. The categories our teams can pick from tonight are Coen Brothers, Audrey Hepburn, directors, music, horror, sports, action adventure in 1970s. Our competitors are going to pick their questions or their categories, sorry. And hopefully we come back and finish this one out. All right, everybody, we're back. Finish this one out. Our competitors have picked their questions. And here's what they picked. Their Ginyu take their 1 in sports, be taken by David. Their 2 in directors be taken by Payson. Their 3 in Coen Brothers and their 4 in Audrey Hepburn. And Bullets Over Broadway has picked their 1 in action adventure, which will be taken by Kirk. Their 2 in music, taken by Andrew. Their 3 in Audrey Hepburn, and their 4 in 1970s. All right. I asked Ginyu their questions around number 4. So, Bullets, I'll ask you your questions in round number 5. And so that brings us to Kirk. We start with you. Your 1-pointer in action adventure. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Alrighty. Here's your 1-pointer. What is the subtitle for John Wick Chapter 3? What is the subtitle for John Wick Chapter 3? Sorry.
Parabellum.
That is correct. Keep going. Bari, I did not mention this earlier, but yes, you guys will have to hit all these questions to stay in the game.
Thanks for the jinx. I'm gonna blame you.
Your 2-pointer. Your 2-pointer in music.
Mhm.
Who plays Bumper, leader of the Treblemakers in the Pitch Perfect franchise?
Adam Devine.
It's correct for 2 points. Staying in it. And moving on to your 3-pointer in Audrey Hepburn, and you can confer on these. And your question: what is the last name of the family that Laughter in Paradise centers around?
It had to be one of these questions.
I might get it.
Okay.
5,
So
4,
you think I will use
3.
our repeat?
All right.
2, 1.
Repeat the question.
All right, that is your second repeat. What is the last name of the family that Laughter in Paradise centers around?
Do you remember what letter it starts with?
Oh, it's I think it's spelled Noites. Noits. I'll pronounce it that way.
5,
Jimmy, go for it.
4,
Let's just go for
3,
it.
3,
Noits.
2.
Final answer.
And your winner, and still your Multiplex Warzone Teams champions, Ginyu Force. The answer we had was Russell. So we will be going to post-match interviews.
Time out.
We might want to challenge that.
Can we bring our manager in, please?
Yeah.
Yes, you can.
Okay, so the question was that the movie centers on. So are there two families in the movie?
You know what? No, I'm sorry. I take it back. I'm confused. No, it's right.
Okay.
It's right. I just want to
Well,
make sure.
hold on. Do some of them have different last names because they're different family members?
Do we just want to throw out the challenge because there's no reason not to?
Well, that's not the reason I would want to do it. But I think that there are separate family members and they could have last names because of that.
Okay.
So is there just one family in the movie?
So it's centered. So the plot is 4 different family members of someone who had just recently deceased. All get put on tasks in order to get that.
So if
money.
somebody's married or something, they might have a different.
So
last
somebody's
name, right?
if someone's like a cousin or a nephew or something like
All right,
that.
we'll challenge.
That's what we will base our challenge on.
We'll be right back after this challenge. All right, guys, we are back from that challenge, and we have confirmed that the last name of the family that is centered around Laughter in Paradise is Russell. So with that, once again, your winners, and still our Multiplex Team champions, Ginyu Force. We will start post-match interviews, starting with Bullets Over Broadway. So we'll say goodbye to David and Payson right now. We'll bring in Scott. What the hell?
It's weird.
What up? Let's go like this. I don't know how that. Guys, you played a really good game today. You had just the unfortunate of getting I know a slice in the wheel that you did not want, and although you guys did manage to battle back, you did manage to make it a game. You did not get knocked out. You made it here. You answer question round 3. But how do you, I guess, overall feel about your performance here?
Kurt?
That's what losing sounds like.
Yeah, I know these guys are disappointed. I'll speak for them and say it just wasn't our night. Obviously, everyone knows what they're capable of. They got here by beating pretty much all of the best teams in the division. If you look at that round 2, if you look at the wheel, both spins, we were like an inch away from getting something that we would have really wanted. And that's all it comes down to sometimes, is that little inch, because otherwise you guys pretty much played even with them in the match. If you think about, the deep cut round and the Revenge of the Wheel round, you guys played even with them. So look, this was y'all's first title match. It will not be y'all's last. I would say that, we could take it as a learning experience, but honestly, there's nothing really to learn. We got a bad spin on the wheel. That's really what it came down to.
Yeah. Prospective opponents for me next year. I suggest you take as a strength category movies from round 1 of this match. If you want to and I'm not Cody Boatman, calm down. I'm not accusing anybody of anything, but if you want to completely screw me over, make sure I don't score points. Write about all the movies that were brought up in round 1. It happens. It's not movies you watch, movie trivia. It's all movie trivia, so I can't complain about that. But that's just how it hit. And then round 2, we got the one category that we didn't want, and we hung around. It could have gone a lot worse. We battled through and got to where we got. Yeah, I'll just say I'm excited for our chances next year. I'll just say that. I'm excited for our chances.
And congratulations to Payson.
Yeah, they played great. They played great.
They really did.
I know you guys are down on yourselves, but you did not give up. You battled back as hard as you could. I know this does kind of wrap the season up for you, but there is next year. Who are you guys wanting to play?
Whoever's holding the belts. We're just looking to get back here. Nameless gray faces. Get us back to this spot. We'll do it again. We'll do better next time.
See what we can do for you guys. Good to see you guys. You look like you want to say something at last, Andrew.
I think we'll just wrap this up. Congrats, guys. Seriously, you're a great team.
Yeah. All right. We cannot wait to see you guys back here because we know you will. All right. We will say goodbye to you, Bolts over Broadway, your manager Scott, and bring in your winners today: the Ginyu Force, David Nishimoto, and Payson Johnson. What the hell? There you go.
It's Bizarro Day. It's fine.
Guys, you defended your titles here against Bolts over Broadway, and you held the lead for virtually the entire match. How do you feel about your performance today?
I mean, I just want to say I came into this match pretty nervous because of how like all of the films and just cramming everything in today, and like I predicted, I did pretty not good in the deep cut round, and after that, but thankfully the round 1 questions were favorable to us, and in round 2 we managed to get some points too. So it was, definitely a great match. I mean, Kirk and Bard, it's always a great play for us every time. So.
Yeah. As you get towards the end of the year in both leagues, you just begin to keep having matches piled up. And I can tell for both me and David, this was not the only match we were focusing on recently, but it was the match that was obviously the one with the most stakes. Coming into this match, not only that, I don't want to get too personal. I've been dealing with some stuff this week, so these past 3 days I've just been so tailor-focused on this match, and Kirk and Bar, I said it in the pre-match interviews, every time we play you guys, we know how good you guys are, and we know that we have to be playing at our absolute best tip-top shape if we're going to beat you. So we got the defense. We got the defense against Bullets, so I'm very happy with how me and David played today. And David, thank you so much for keeping my head held high throughout the entire game.
Yeah, you too. Thanks.
Fantastic, guys. You guys have defended the title this time, so
guys.
I do believe your season is not quite over yet. I'm sure there will be more to come. How are you guys feeling?
Who's ever around the corner will be ready.
Yeah, we'll be ready. I'm looking forward to a little break now after this, and I'll be all fresh and ready for the next one, whoever it is.
Thank you, guys.
All right. Cool. Congratulations again.
Yeah. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
And we will, hopefully, next time we come. But Guy, this is a good title match. It's a good match. I think we all know how it feels like to be Bullets sometimes, where it just feels like everything was just against you on this day, but they kept in it. They fought.
Having been there against Ginyu Force, I know exactly 100% how that feels when you're not firing on all cylinders and they're just like killing you. So I empathize, but they should not feel any shame about that match. They played their hearts out and they battled to the end. So.
I do not envy the next team that has to face Ginyu Force in a title match. For that, we will be saying goodbye to you today. We're thanking our competitors today of Bolts over Broadway with Andrew Barr, Kirk Algossi, and their manager, Scott Harvey, and our still champions, Ginyu Force, David Nishimoto, and Payson Johnson. And thank everybody here at Multiplex for keeping this train. Will give us this great content. And until next time, I'm Mark Machaga. This is Bill. Everybody be well.
Goodbye. Later.
I'll be right here.
After you, Junior.
You'll always have Paris.
Bye-bye, boys.
Have fun storming the castle.
You get away?
If it take a
Bye.